haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel Preference Network and also follow me on IG and TikTok for a follow back at large_preference. This is a preference plot, aka a situation. I'm gonna give you a situation. I just want y'all to take on it. Comment, like, share. You already know. So you have two friends. They've been friends for 10+ years. Middle school, high school, out of high school. One has no job, no vehicle. The other one has no job, but he has a vehicle. And to get money, he uses vehicle by Instacarting, door dashing. Anything under those kind of umbrellas when it comes to app to getting some cash. He's doing it. So he'll get on the app, do what he do, run it down. Son, go grab son, be in the car. They do what they do, roll up, whatever, chop it up. Just see, what they got going on for the day, what's on each other's mind. They feed off each other. They've been friends for so long, hanging each other. They out the way doing what they do. So, boom. One day, he picks son up. Son like, yo, man, I just got a job. I start Monday. I had to find me a way to, start getting me some money. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to, stack. I'm trying to invest. I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up. And the one with the car, the one that have a job but be on the apps, like, yo, that's what's up, man. I'm trying to save, do my little 1, 2, and try to double it, flip that, whatever, man. Try to find me a way to level up and go to the next level. So both of them is on the same path. No, both of them is on two different paths, but the same destination. One about to punch that clock, and get it going. Other one already got the motion because of the car, and in control of his own destiny, doing what he got to do. Hopefully, save it. So, boom. So, like I said before, son grabbed the job. Son used to pick him up. It'd be different times of the day. Sometimes it'd be early. They start early, 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes they start, at noon. You never know. It's just too young, 19-year-old, 18 or whatever. Around that age. Just trying to find themselves doing what they do. So sometimes it'd be late nights, early mornings. So, and sometimes it'd be the opposite. So you never know. But some be picking him up, they be vibing, chilling, doing what they do, and that's his man. So son like, yo, listen, I ain't got it right now. But in the first week or two, we gonna get paid, I'm gonna get a check, and I can hit you off if you come and grab me and drop me off to work and stuff like that. The first 2 days of orientation, then I get my schedule, boom. So son like, listen, I know the orientation days be early in the morning and stuff like that, bright and early. So I got you for the first 2 days, and then I could give you some money because I'm doing this DoorDash, doing this Instacart. I could give you some money toward the bus pass so you get there for the first 2 weeks, settle in, do what you do. So you have a ride there and back, and you don't have to worry about nobody. You just set your alarm, you get on that bus stop, you do what you gotta do, and you don't gotta worry about nobody. So son look like, nah, B. I'll pay you for X, Y, and Z. I just gotta make sure I get there and get back, man. We don't do no buses. When we started doing buses, man, I ain't trying to ride no bus. I ain't trying to start nothing new or nothing like that. I just need you, to get me there and get me to the crib. So son with the vehicle, like, yo, listen, I'm not trying to sign myself up for that. I'm not trying to be obligated right now. I'm trying to figure my stuff out. So I'm not trying to be obligated to get somebody somewhere and having to be on a time schedule. That's not my life right now. So at the end of the day, I'll for the first 2 days I got you, but the third day the bus pass will be full effect. Figure out. That gives you a day or two to figure out what the route, how it comes, how the bus come. Where is it just going? Do it go straight to the location? Do you got to go to downtown? How you get be able to figure out how to set up, how to move to make sure you get to where you're going. So I'm giving you, I'm giving you time, but I can't just be obligated for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I don't know how my life get in 2 weeks. The way my life been set up, you see how my life been set up. You've been with me, so some days it be 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm moving. Some days it's noon. You never know with me. Nah, but yo, son, man, I need you, man. You know how it is, man. I need you. You know I can't get on no bus, man. You know I ain't comfortable with that. I don't know how to ride no bus. I never rode no bus before, man. Please, I need you. Nah, man, I need you. I need you to, put your pride to the side. I need you to buckle down. I need to keep this job, and I need you to, man, get me there, bro. Please, please, please. So, the person hear him out, listen to him. I hear you, but I can't do that. I don't want to sign myself up for that. I give you this alternate choice, this alternate plan, this alternate basically an alternate choice. I give you this alternate choice, that you can take that I can I can do for you. This is how I can help you. I can't be locked in to drop you off for 2 weeks, but I can lock in for 2 days and get you transportation and a bus. Nah, forget it, son. Then I don't need you for nothing, then, man. Nah, I'm gonna figure it out. I don't need you for nothing, man. You dead ass wrong. Da da da. And then the person looking like, damn, how am I dead ass wrong? I'm showing you how I can help you, stuff like that. Just because I can't help you the way you want me to help you doesn't mean I'm wrong. Nah, you is wrong because it's vice versa. I would have did it for you, and I would have did it for you. Vice versa. If it was you, I would have did it for you. That's what the friend that just got a job is saying to him now. Like if it was vice versa, I would have did it for you. And then the friend with a vehicle look at him like, listen, we not finna speak hypothetically. It never been vice versa, and we ain't about to speak it if it is vice versa. And at the end of the day, I'm not finna say what you would have did for me and what you would have not did for me. I'm not finna speak like that because at the end of the day, that's your opinion. You could say why it's a fact a million ways that you would know for a fact you would have did it, and I could sit here and say a million ways of I know you wouldn't have did it, but that's not the situation, and we don't even need to veer off that angle. This is the situation. I'm the one with the vehicle. You're the one that with the job, and you're the one that has to get to the destination. You need my help. You won't need me to lock in with you for 2 weeks to get you there and back. I can't sign up for that. Boom. But what I could do is do X, Y, and Z. I can, lock in for the 2 days of your orientation, get you there, get you back, and I can purchase a bus pass for you, for them 2 days, so you get two checks, you can save, and then you could be able to figure out on your own how to get back and forth to work. Nah, I don't ride no bus. I don't ride no bus. Nah, matter of fact, I don't need you with this friendship over. So then you're like, damn, you throwing our friendship away for because I can't help you how you want me to help you. And then a friend like, nah, I'm throwing it away because I need you in a time of need. And if it was vice versa, I would have did it for you. So in that scenario, who is right? What's your preference on the scenario? Is your preference the person with the car that doesn't have a job that Ubers and makes his own schedule, or is your preference with the person that just got a job, trying to find his way and need a ride back and forth to work? You done heard the situation, so I want y'all to comment and let me know what y'all take on it, man. If you haven't already, like I said, like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel Preference Network, and also follow me for a follow back on IG and TikTok at large_preference. New interviews, new interviews and new content is on its way, man. So be on the lookout, man. You already know preference. What's your preference? And I'm out.